heavy clouds on the horizon. I can hear the lions roar. There's a shadow moving past me as I make my humble call. Quo Vadis Domine, Quo Vadis Domine, Quo Vadis Domine, Dies
Most excellent lord, I'll give you a deal on this silk and this jewelry. Rest here and honor my store. I carry the finest of wines and exotic teas. You couldn't know your future today. I'll foretell your fate if you pay. Look here, look there. Rome has all that your heart can desire. Rome, the world at your feet, a marvel of marble and gold, where life is cheap. Rome, there's blood on your streets, like Remus and Romulus, we suck your teeth. Of every known world, a forest of pillars as far as the eye can see. Excess that fuels the absurd, a circus of power and wealth and of poverty.
But if you don't like your lot, then choose thy temple and a god, and offer a sacrifice.
But please leave some scraps for the poor. I beg you, my lords, give some more.
If you want a bathhouse,
look here.
If you want a whorehouse,
look there. Rome has all that your heart can desire. Rome, the world at your feet, a marvel of marble and gold, where life is cheap. Rome, there's blood on your streets, like Remus and Romulus, we suck your teeth.
But if it is slaves that you need, then please be my guest and browse through my pen. New shipments of African meat, whatever your choice. I have boys, I have men.
Or if it is pleasure you seek, I'll sell you a girl who meets your desire. This one is barbarian stock, a most perfect body and eyes filled with fire. She's got all the virtues that Romans have.
Time for the sun to rise, graciously end the night. Carry me home, I seek rest in the morning. The emperor's banquets exhaust me of late, but such is an arbiter's fate. We let in a clown and then gave him a crown, took a spoiled, rotten child and we hailed him a Caesar. Now we are ruled by the fool we deserve, but everything's bearable, terror less terrible. Everything's noble if it's all in good taste.
Your eyes on the fine things in life, and the rest of the world disappears in the distance. Cultured or not, one can swallow anything.
And find something beautiful, precious and usable, handsome and elegant, charming and excellent,
Modestly opulent, fine and intelligent. Everything's noble if it's all in good taste.
Ah!
If you want indulgence, if you want excitement, you're in the city of bread and of circuses. If you long for beauty, if you need a slave girl, you are now a part of the empire that never ends.
If you want a party,
Look here,
look for excess.
look there,
We're in the center and heart of the universe. If you look for greatness,
look here.
look for pleasure.
Rome has all that your heart can desire.
The world at your feet, a marvel of marble and gold, where life is cheap. Roma, there's blood on your streets, like Remus and Romulus.
We all suck your teeth. If you want indulgence, excitement, it's in Rome.
Petronius! Uncle! Thank the gods you're alive! When the legions returned without you, I sent 36 live blackbirds and a goblet of gold to the temple of Asclepius to pray for your health and safety.
And I thank you for that, Uncle, but there was
so
no
the
need...
war is going well.
Oh, it was going very badly under the command of Lucius.
Oh, that fool. If he wasn't a cousin to Nero, he'd be cleaning a vomitorium somewhere.
It might have turned a complete defeat had it not been for Corbulo assuming command again.
Corbulo by Bacchus, a real god of war. I love him for one simple reason. Nero's afraid of him.
He promoted me to tribune.
Marcus, that's wonderful! We must celebrate with good wine, good music.
Thank you, Uncle, but I don't have time. I've come to you on a matter of some urgency.
So urgent it took you 2 weeks longer than the men you now command?
I could not return with the legions. I was injured and
Injured? Marcus, what did those Parthian savages do to you?
It was nothing. But Claudius insisted on taking me to his country home to heal me.
Good old Claudius. Remind me to send him something nice.
Uncle, I'm in love.
With Claudius?
No.
Not with his wife Pomponia. She's old and what's worse, she's completely virtuous. Trust me, you'd have better luck with him.
Uncle! I stayed in a guest house across the garden from Claudius and his family. One night I couldn't sleep, so I decided to go for a walk. I followed a path which led to a small fountain, and I heard a voice, and then I saw her, more beautiful than jewels or gold.
Who is she?
Her face so pure, her body lovely. I have known passion and fire, witnessed love, felt desire, but I have never seen such marvelous beauty. And fire, witness love, felt desire. such marvelous.
Who are you?
Marcus Vinicius,
You are that soldier.
military tribune. I command 1,000 men in Caesar's army. Claudius never spoke of a daughter.
I am not their daughter.
Well, then you must be a goddess who comes to tempt wounded men.
I am mortal, military tribune. You must excuse me.
Wait, please. Your name. Beautiful. I offered Claudius over 100 maidens for her, but he said no.
Oh, you have been away too long.
You must help me, Petronius. Talk to Claudius, make him name his price.
Pomponia disapproves of my lifestyle.
Yes, but she respects you.
Indeed. Well, I suppose I could thank them in person for taking such good care of my nephew.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
I can refuse you nothing, Marcus.
Thank you, Ursus. Gaius Petronius. What an honor. Welcome to our home.
It is a great honor to receive the Arbiter of Taste.
The honor is mine, Domina. Thank you for taking care of my nephew these past weeks.
You have returned, military tribune.
Yes?
Come and meet Petronius, my child.
The greatest living expert on art and poetry in all of Rome.
I am honored, sir.
I supplicate thee, O Queen, whether thou art a goddess or a mortal.
Stranger, thou seemest no evil man nor foolish.
You have studied Homer.
There's a Greek who tutors our son. Ligeia overhears.
You should let me study and leave Aulus to chase dragons with his wooden sword.
Ligeia, is that your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have made proper introductions.
After the country.
My home.
Oh, forgive me for saying so, but Ligeia is thought of as a nation of fierce barbarians. Claudius made an agreement with their king. I don't recall what the terms were.
The king sent his wife and daughter to Rome as a sign of good faith, proof that he would never attack his new allies.
If your people are anything like you, my dear, Ligeia must be a land of beauty, not war.
You honor me, sir.
Her mother died when Ligeia was a baby. We were giving the honor of becoming her guardians by Claudius himself.
And now you understand, Marcus, why I could not consider your request.
I don't understand. Petronius. Uncle, is something wrong?
No, I was just... Come, Marcus, we must be going.
But you said
Are you sure you cannot stay for dinner?
You honor us greatly, Domina. I am afraid we have a pressing engagement. Another time, perhaps.
Well, it will have to be soon. I am retiring to Sicily.
Sicily. But Sicily is
A
halfway
beautiful place. We're both very happy for you.
Come, help me in the kitchen, Ligeia.
It was an honor to meet you, Petronius. Marcus?
What are you doing? He is taking her to Sicily. We have to do something now.
Those people think of that girl as their own daughter. They'll never hand her over to you.
Well, then I'll kill them.
Marcus!
I am desperate. I will do anything to have her. I'll even marry her.
Now that is complete madness. Calm down and leave everything to me. I have a plan that will deliver her into your arms.
Open the door! In the name of the Emperor, open the door!
Open the door! Open the door!
Don't open the door!
Open the door!
There's only one reason for Caesar to send a whole army of men in the middle of the night. You know what that means. Don't open the door. Don't make a sound.
Open the door!
They must be mistaken. We've done nothing wrong. If they cannot find us, they will move along, so don't make a sound. And soon they'll be gone.
In the name of the Emperor, open the door! In the name of the Emperor, open the door! I greet thee, O General, I bring a command, and greetings from Caesar. Here are the orders that show that I come in his name.
I am humbled and thankful.
The subject concerned is the hostage Ligeia. Hero is grateful that you did your duty and cared for many a year.
It was my pleasure to serve him.
But he will not burden you further. You're asked now that you turn her over to us. We'll escort her to the palace tonight. I'm sorry.
No. I'm not afraid. I will go with them. Please do not fear. I'll be all right. If that's his will, I must obey it. I will remember this place, all your love, kindness, grace. In my heart I'll always carry you with me.
Ursus, you will accompany Ligeia to the palace.
Caesar only asked for the girl.
If Caesar wishes to take over her care, he will take everything that came with her. That includes this man. Ursus, you will go.
No, thank you, Eunice. That will be all.
Petronius, what have you done? I will kill you if she has been harmed.
Calm yourself before you embarrass us both.
Where is Ligeia?
In the house of Caesar.
In the house of Caesar.
Is this the reward I can expect for helping you?
You said that she would be in my arms, and then you send her to the palace? I should run you through.
I got Nero to promise me two things. One, that he'd take Ligeia from Plautius. Two, that he'd give her to you. Now, go ahead and kill me, but you'll feel pretty foolish in a couple of days when you're in prison and she's in your home.
Why wasn't she sent to me?
Politics, Marcus, can be more powerful than 100 legionary commanders, but only when handled with care. Nero sees himself as the font of justice. Nero is Rome. Everything must go through Nero. Ligeia is a hostage of Rome, and Nero has every right to relocate her once she's returned to his care. There's nothing Plautius can do about it. Now, go home and make yourself presentable. I got you invited to the Palatine tonight.
Is she the one?
The one, sire?
The hostage that Marcus is in love with?
She?
You think she is beautiful?
You think she is beautiful?
Being an uncultured soldier who knows nothing of art and beauty, he does. But a man of much finer taste, an incomparable judge such as yourself, would conclude, quite correctly, that she is somewhat plain and too narrow of the hips.
Too narrow of the hips. Yes, too narrow of the hips was precisely my judgment. Marcus is a fool.
Indeed.
There was no other woman on earth or in heaven that I would rather be next to tonight. When I heard that you would be here,
How did you hear?
Claudius told me.
Are he and Pomponia all right?
They are fine. They know that I will not allow any harm to come to you.
Pomponia asked a woman named Acte to watch over me?
Yes, and I see that she is, from a distance, thank Bacchus.
What am I doing here? Why did Nero order me taken from my family?
I don't understand politics. Have some more wine. You are so beautiful. You are the most beautiful woman in all of Rome.
You've had too much wine.
I love you.
You don't know me.
I love you more than any man has ever loved a woman.
Marcus, stop it.
Caesar, would you bless us with a song?
Oh, no, I couldn't. No.
Yours is the most beautiful voice in all creation. Be not cruel, O
Yes,
Caesar.
indeed.
How can I deny pleasure to those who love me? Poppaea, my love, I see you're still feeling ill. Allow me to cure you with the healing properties of my voice. Fire of my heart, burning, burning, brighten the light as I follow my call. Flames of desire, yearning, yearning, passion so strong in the depth of my soul. Lift me beyond the mere human existence. Make me the voice of the gods. Though I am burdened by power and talent, I have resigned and accepted my lot. Now, that's where I usually end my performance. But tonight for you, I'll sing another verse. Fury and heat, raging, raging. Oh, how I long to be done with this world. Set me aflame, blazing, blazing. Let my voice sing, let my verses be heard. Let me transcend into unseen dimensions. Transform the world, make it new. I must be greater than man or mere mortals, for I am an artist in all that I do.
Yes, Caesar.
Why are you crying? This is the part of the song where I alone weep.
My eyes, too, oh Caesar, are brimming with tears. When it comes to music, Orpheus must be jealous of you. And as for your poetry, I simply don't have the words to describe it.
I did it for you, my love.
You honor me, Nero.
Indeed I do. Oh, your sickness is gone.
Oh!
More wine.
The sun is setting, the night fills with heat, while flames of madness and passion compete. Minds slowly drown in a cesspool of unbridled senses.
I hear your blood boil, your heart next to mine. You long to feel me one touch at a time. Fantasies battle control as we plan our advances. So let us dance to the beat of our lust. Let us succumb to the cold of the flesh. My eyes want to drink you. I want to see more. A quiet whisper, your breath on my face. My body's burning, my tortured soul aches. Give up your lips to the rapture and bliss of desire. Come reach out and take me. Let your fever inflame me. I beg you to come for me, roll over me with your fire. And let us dance to the beat of our lust. Let us succumb to the call of the flesh.
You're hurting me!
Take off your clothes, I want to see what's mine.
I'm not a slave or a concubine!
No, you are a hostage taken by Nero for me. Look around you. Roman women freely give themselves over to passion. Why can't you?
I'm not a Roman woman. I'm a barbarian, remember?
Well, then I will treat you like one. Ursus!
Ursus! No!
Bravo!
Ligeia!
Marcus! Let the wine flow! We may all die tomorrow!
Marcus is sending slaves to escort you to his home this evening. You must go with them.
Never!
If you deny Nero's orders, he will make Claudius and Pomponia suffer.
Nero is a monster.
No. He has the soul of an artist and the responsibilities of 10 kings.
How can you defend him?
I knew him when he was capable of love.
Love?
I only wanted him to be happy. Poppaea wanted riches and power and fame. I suppose it was inevitable that in the end he would choose her.
And now you are slave to both? Run away with me.
I'm neither slave nor prisoner here. Nero granted me my freedom long ago.
Then why do you stay?
Because I'm the only one who loves him.
Acti,
Augusta.
One of your bells came loose and nearly choked the young princess in her crib.
Forgive me, Augusta. I will attend to it right away.
She cried and fussed and hardly slept all night thanks to your carelessness.
Are you sure that she's not ill?
She's fine. Sunshine and fresh air and the beauty of the garden will calm her. But if anything like this happens again, you will feel my wrath. Do you understand?
It will not happen again, divine Augusta.
Whose slave is this?
She is not a slave, Augusta, but the ward of Claudius and Pomponia.
They are not on my list.
She is also the daughter of the Lygian king.
What is she doing here?
Living, temporarily.
By whose command?
Caesar's.
Augusta, how long have you known Nero?
Nero had never set eyes on her before,
Let
Augusta.
her speak for herself. What's Nero's interest in you?
I don't know, Augusta.
Then why would he bring you here?
He is giving her to Marcus Venetius as a reward for loyal service.
Do not speak out of turn again, Acti.
Huh?
Well?
It is true, divine Augusta. Marcus Venetius is sending his slaves for me.
Indeed. I wonder when Nero became so generous, and how long he will remain so. Petronius is behind this, isn't he?
I do not know, Augusta.
I just want to go home.
I promise you will be home.
Oh.
By nightfall, in the bed of Marcus Venetius.
Gulo, where is Ligeia?
They took her!
What? Who are they? Why didn't you stop them?
We tried, Master, but there were too many of them, and one of them had the strength of 10 men.
Ursus.
Atanicus was killed. One blow from the strong one.
Who does she think I am? Who does she think she's screwing with? I'm not the kind of man you choose to make an enemy. Who you would ever want on the wrong side of your life. I am a soldier, I'm a leader of men. There are 5,000 souls who live by my word, or they die by my hand. Oh, I give out the orders and I get what I want. I was destined to lead and I was born to command. That's the man she's messing with. I never surrender and I never back down. I crush those who test me, I pillage and rape, burn them all to the ground. But I never show weakness, no mercy or grace. I cut out their tongues and then I spit in their face. That's the man she's messing with. I am a Roman and she's just a dog. A barbarian whore, no less. How dare she defy me? How dare she resist? Oh, she'll learn her lesson when she meets this fist. Oh, she will obey me, she will live by my rule. She will learn to desire me, to love and respect me. I will take her to school, and when I tire of her, I'll toss her away. Yes, she took me a fool, but she will rue this day. Oh, I will possess her, and she will be mine. And then I will teach her to love me in time. I never surrender, I never back down. I pillage and rape, and I burn to the ground. That's the man she's messing with. That's the man she's messing with. And no one messes with me.
My dear boy, why must your emotions always manifest themselves in such vulgar displays of violence?
I don't know. I liked Gulo. It's too bad he died.
Acti came here last night. The infant princess is ill.
I don't care about that.
You should care, Marcus, because Poppaea blames your Ligeia for it.
What?
Petronius, I found
Acti,
a man of whom we...
Where is Ligeia?
Marcus!
She was taken from me. She belongs to me.
Which is why we must help her. We must find her before Nero sends the entire Roman army to track her down.
And why would he do that?
Because Poppaea says Ligeia is a witch and that she put a curse on the child in the garden yesterday.
If the child lives, all will be forgotten. But if she dies...
We must all pray for her recovery. Shall I show the man in?
Yes, thank you, Acti.
I don't understand. What man is this?
A man named Colonides. I asked Acti to find him.
Gentlemen, Kelon Colonides.
Most excellent lords.
Why, Marcus, look, it's the legendary Greek soldier Thersites, about whom Homer wrote so eloquently.
Noble lord, Homer sends a greeting and asks you to cover my lumps in a new cloak.
By the gods, that answer deserves a new
Don't
cloak.
we have more urgent matters to discuss?
But of course, lord,
You have lost something very valuable, and I, Kilonides, am the man who will find it for you.
Do you know what it is?
When it concerns two of Rome's finest households, I can't help but know. It is a maiden called Ligeia.
Can you find her?
With the proper means, my wit can lead me to anything or anyone.
If this is an attempt to deceive me for personal gain, I will cut your throat out.
Honor, Tribune, I am a philosopher. I know not of personal gain.
A philosopher? To what school do you belong?
I am a cynic, Lord, because I wear a tattered cloak. I am a stoic because I bear poverty patiently. I am a peripatetic. For not owning a litter, I go on foot and teach those along the way who promise to pay for a pitcher of wine.
When will you begin the search for Ligeia?
As soon as I have the means to ensure its success.
The price of a pitcher of wine or two?
Alas, Lord, I injured my hand when defending a friend from bandits and no longer can write down all the wisdom in my head. I must collect enough money to buy a slave so she can write...
She?
Or he. It makes no matter. But I find when it comes to skilled hands that refuse to tire, that
you will have enough gold to buy a harem once you bring Ligeia to me.
And I thank you for that, honored Tribune. But I must also have some money to aid in the search. As distasteful as it may seem to men like you and I, there are some people in this world who will not lift a finger without being paid.
Hard to imagine.
Here, start with this.
I will find your Ligeia. May fortune grant you her finest gifts, worthy lord.
I will never see that man or my money again.
My father was dead and my mother a whore with a bastard child. And then she got drunk one night and drowned herself in the gutter. Abandoned alone, I was left on my own by the age of 10. Only an orphan then, so what? 'Cause none of that matters. Blackmail, lies, and thievery have since become the life for me. Don't judge me, 'cause survival knows no shame. You would all do the same. I see everything and I know what I might and might not have heard. Down in the underworld, pay and maybe I'll share it. If scum had a country, then I'd be their king for what I can tell. 'Cause no other scum could sell lies and fables for profit. You might think we're civilized, but men like me have realized that pimping earn you more than any good deed. Even scum have to eat. Life's a bitch, let's have some wine. Water down the bottle. Caesar rules the Palatine. Beggars rule the bottom. We take from the rich and we take from the poor, there's no score to keep. Stab them and both will bleed. Clean or not, we're all rotten. We live on the streets and so nobody cares if we live or die. Now you will pass us by, soon we will be forgotten. Though the wealthy make her head, it's folks like us that for Rome's back. Some ragbag wear a crown and others steal. We all work for a meal. I once knew a man and we traveled the land with his family. He was a man like me, kind and decent and trusting. But to our surprise, we were ambushed one night by some hooligans. And so I stood by my friend and as they raped his child and wife, some bastard stabbed him with a knife and left him in a ditch so he might die. The killer was I. Who's to know?
was the witch. The one he brought into this house, who sucked the life of our child with just one single glance. Her evil spirit moved about as she prepared her wicked curse so she could take my place. Black magic. Soon she will be coming after you.
Woe is me! Woe is me!
Black You!
The arbiter of taste finally joins
You.
us. Where were you, reading poetry to your nephew?
You!
Forgive me, O Caesar, I was paralyzed with grief. May I offer my deepest condolences?
You are to blame for this tragedy. It was you who convinced him to invite the evil spirit into this palace, and she sucks the life out of my child with one glance!
We will declare a war on witchcraft.
Woe is me!
Don't hurt your voice!
What?
Please, great Lord, Rome has already suffered so much because of this loss. Do not take away the greatest treasure of all, the only one that might offer some consolation in this time of grief.
My voice. Petronius. You're the only one with the wisdom to think of it. You're the only one who cares.
Let us go to Antium, where she was born. There you and Augusta will find solace for your grief, and perhaps inspiration that will allow you to heal our grief with a song.
I will write a new hymn in her honor.
What about the war on witchcraft?
Tigellinus, do you believe that witchcraft could defeat the gods?
Caesar was
Caesar was overcome with grief. What is your opinion?
Of course the gods are too powerful.
So are you saying that Caesar and his family are not gods?
No.
Let us waste no more time on foolish superstitions.
Yes.
To Antium,
And then to Greece, birthplace of poetry and music.
where you will write your next masterpiece.
Have you found her?
Not yet, Lord, but it is only a matter of time since I now know who abducted her, hides her, and what god it is that she and they all worship.
Well?
Ligeia is a Christian.
What?
The girl is a Christian, Lord.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
No.
Everyone knows that the Christians are the enemies of the human race. That they poison wells and worship an ass's head. That they murder infants and commit the foulest indecencies in their disgusting rituals.
I swear it's the truth. Not that they poison infants. I know not what they do. But soon I will. Because now I am a Christian.
You believe in the Christian God?
I believe in whatever the moment calls for. And in this moment, being a Christian is necessary to enter into their shadowy world and learn their secrets.
Find Ligeia.
Yes, Lord. But I will need more money.
No! Not another penny until you can point me to Ligeia's hiding place.
It's not for me. I needed to get through certain obstacles.
What obstacles?
It's a delicate matter.
You are beginning to try my patience.
There is a secret gathering coming up in the catacombs. One of the Christian leaders, a man named Peter, will be speaking. I'm certain Ligeia will be there.
And when is this gathering?
Soon, Lord, very soon.
Play the fool with Petronius, not me. I will give you the money, but on one condition only, that you take me with you. And you better be right about Ligeia being there.
Oh, she will be, Lord. I will not fail you, great and powerful master.
Good.
This way.
This is it. I can't see her.
Don't fear the darkness, light up the night. Peace be upon you, and hope be your guide. Live clean and simply, modest and pure. Love one another and care for the poor. Kingdoms will rise and kingdoms will fall, but without love then nothing at all. Though hatred and pain rule steadfast and tall, love is the only power to survive them all.
Love is divine. Love does not envy. Its patience is kind.
Love seeks no vengeance. Love will not fail. Compassion and goodness will always prevail. Love does not conquer, learns trust, has faith. Love makes us equals, no masters, no slaves. Love those who harm you. Repay them with mercy, forgiveness, and love.
This is uttered madness. These people are delusional. How can wrongs be rectified without retaliation? Roman peace was built with swords, not by ramblings of the meek. We are not made equals, for the strong must rule the weak. How can we love our enemies? We must conquer, we must reign. Who will hold supremacy if all men became the same?
Kingdoms will rise and kingdoms will fall, but without love, then nothing at all. Hatred and pain rule steadfast and tall. Love is the only power to survive them all.
Love is eternal. Love is divine.
Peace be with you. Now, go in peace.
There she is, Lord, beside that giant.
Ligeia.
Let's go wait outside for them, Lord. These people frighten me.
Yes. Let's wait outside for them.
Let's follow them. Find out where they are staying. And
I
then
will
we-
take her tonight.
I have done as promised. I led you to Ligeia. I am no use to you in a fight, as I am old and frail. Please, let me have my reward now. If anything should happen, I can use the money to get...
Take it and shut up.
Thank you, Lord. I shall admire your heroic deeds from afar and invoke Jove to befriend you.
The time is now. me.
Are you sure the wounds aren't mortal?
Do not worry, Ursus.
Stop this torture and kill me.
Torturing. The blow to the head may have made him delirious.
No. He would torture us, so he imagines that we're no different.
Lucia, I nearly killed this man.
Peace be with you, Ursus. You were only trying to save lives.
We must finish and be on our way.
Wait, you're not leaving me here.
I'm afraid we have no other choice. You are a very important man, and we've caused you great injury.
Yes, but you also saved my life.
Some of your friends may not see it that way, and they will surely come looking for you.
No, not if you fetch my servant, an old fool named Colonnades. I will swear him to silence and send a letter explaining my absence to the others.
No need for that. He can bring a litter to take you home.
No, I am injured. It's best that I not travel.
It is, and so I will stay and heal you. The rest can go as planned.
No, look! I know that you think that I will try to snatch her away as soon as I get a chance. But I swear to you, by all the gods, by my dead mother and father, that I will not. Look at me. I can't hurt anyone. And even if I were healthy, this Ursus has proven that he can stop me. Look, I don't deny that I wish to stay here, that I may be with Ligeia. Any fool could have divined that. But why did you bother to save my life, if only to deny me my greatest wish? You might as well have let me die. And in fact, if you leave me here, I will remove these bandages, I will refuse all food and drink, and I will die as surely as if you commanded it.
And if I stay, you will allow yourself to heal, and once you do, you will return home without an argument?
If you so wish.
Then let it be so. But be warned, the minute you cause us any trouble, we will vanish, and you will not find us again.
I will cause no more trouble.
Life's a bitch. Let's have
Keep
some.
on, Colonnades.
What? Who?
You are Colonnades.
No. Not I.
We must go. Your master wishes to see you.
My master! I think you have me confused for someone else.
Marcus Venetius.
He's alive.
Yes. And he wants to see you right away.
Oh. Well, I am rather busy helping troubled souls and thinking of ways to benefit the poor. Perhaps if you come back next week.
You will come now.
Oh! Yes! And by my own free will! By all the gods!
Here is Colonnades, Lord.
Ah, my lord!
What have you done?
Done, Lord.
Knowing that I did not return, did you speak to anyone, try to get help?
Oh, yes. I mean, no, don't worry, Lord. I did not try to help in any way. I mean, I was going to, of course. I was just preparing to get help when Ursus here showed up and told me that you were here. Thank Pluto, that is Christ, that I had the forethought to do nothing.
You will send a message to my household, explaining that I have gone to see Petronius in Antium. Do you understand?
Oh, yes. Of course, you have gone to see Petronius in Antium. I left you at the gates of the city, and from the time of your departure, I was overcome with such sadness that I began to cry myself to death, like the unhappy wife of Zethos in grief for Ityllos, who was turned into a nightingale.
You! Do you remember my name? Remember my face when you left me to die? Stabbed and betrayed me, you murdered my wife, my innocent child. I still hear your laugh when you took all I had!
I'm not here, you must be mistaken!
This is the man who murdered my family!
You need me, I'll deliver your message!
Bury him in the garden!
No! Depart in peace.
My lord.
You heard her. Deliver my message.
I will, my lord.
Peace be with you.
And with you.
No, it's not good enough. It's not hot enough.
Hot enough, Caesar!
It's about the burning of Troy. But I wasn't there. I didn't see it. How can I be expected to do justice to it? My flames are not bright enough. They're not real enough.
I will ignite the flames of your passion,
No,
my love.
can't you understand? I've never seen a city burn.
I can burn Antium for you, Caesar.
Antium bores me. Rome would be better.
If we return to Rome, I can smoke out that witch and burn her for you.
You might as well burn that poem for all it's worth.
You think my poem worthless?
Well, if you continue on as you have been, it might be worthy of Virgil, Ovid, even Homer, but it would not be worthy of you. If Marcus had written it, I'd declare him a genius. But you're better than that. We have a right to expect more from one as great as you. But you're lazy. You take naps after dinner instead of creating, and now you're whining about needing to see flames? What are we to think? Should we be content with another Homer when we could have had Nero?
It's true the gods have given me a little talent, but they've given me something greater, a true friend. You're the only one able to tell me the truth. There are only two great souls in Rome. Petronius, you've opened my eyes. I thought it sufficient to equal Homer, but no, you're quite right. I must make people forget about him, and I will with the help of my dear friend Petronius. All the rest of you, out to Gelnus.
Yes, Caesar.
Burn this, you simple-minded arsonist.
Yes, Caesar.
If you would permit me, flawed as it may be, it is still a treasure and should be preserved.
Petronius.
Did you not sleep well last night?
What? Oh. No. I have a lot on my mind.
As do I. I'm healing nicely. Soon I will have to return to my duties.
Everything is more beautiful because we're doomed. You will never be lovelier than you are now. We will never be here again.
What?
Homer. From the Iliad?
More poetry. You are just like Petronius.
You do not share your uncle's admiration for beautiful things?
On the contrary, it is beauty that affects me the most. I know some poetry, but I cannot, like Petronius, quote it. My father was a legionary commander, and I was barely more than a boy the first time I was sent to war. And if it weren't for men like me, there would be no Pax Romana or men like Petronius, and women like you would not be free to sit around and enjoy your poetry. All roads lead to Rome, and it is up to men like me to ensure that they are kept safe.
Have you ever really noticed all the flowers? Have you marveled at how wonderful they are? With all their different shapes and colors, amazing how they live amongst us beautifully. Have you ever seen them dancing in the moonlight? The precious moments when they start to bloom. If life is filled with simple pleasures, fields are filled with endless treasures, plain to see. Shouldn't all of us be like the flowers? Magnificent and free. Everything in life has been provided. They do not ask for hands to help them grow. A little rain and gentle sunlight, shade that keeps them cool at night, is all they need. Shouldn't all of us be like the flowers, magnificent and free, without slaves or rulers, without conquest or war, without fear of darkness and the monsters that trample them down. With all their different shapes and colors, amazing how they live amongst us, magnificent and free.
They say that Vespasian's son Titus loved Bernice so much that the grief almost stole the life right out of him. I too could love like that.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I want you to return to Claudius and know that no one will ever raise a hand against you.
It's too late.
No, it isn't. I promise.
It's
I won't.
Nero I have to worry about.
That madman. I want nothing more to do with him. I want to go with you.
Go?
To your homeland. We could be safe there. I'd like to stay.
What are you saying? You will be hunted and Nero will send soldiers.
I used to command 1,000 men. I could train your people. And if Ursus and I fought side by side, we could turn back the entire Roman army.
Hateful to me as the gates of Hades is a man who hides one thing in his heart and speaks another.
More poetry.
Marcus Venetius, you may choose the path of evil, but don't you dare try to take innocent souls with you.
You don't understand.
Goodbye, Marcus.
Ligeia, wait,
no
please.
No man or woman born, brave or coward, can shun his destiny. Peace be with you, if you'll let it.
Ligeia. Finally, show him in.
Forgive the intrusion, Lord. I delivered your message.
Kelon.
When word of your safe return reached my ear, my heart sang with joy. I knew that I must come to you immediately, because I have such wonderful news. I found Ligeia again. If we round up a dozen slaves, we can go and grab her while that ox Ursus is at work. Just think, Lord, in a matter of hours, you could have her back in your home to do with as you please. And I do not even ask a reward for this service, although I am certain you will insist on giving me one. I do this only because I feel...
You scoundrel! You thief! You rapist!
What?
You dare to plan Ligeia's abduction?
But I thought you would...
Reward you? Oh, indeed I will. For your trouble, you shall receive 300 lashes. Bring me the whip.
Oh, but why, O pyramid of kindness? Colossus of mercy, I have served you. I've done my best. Is this how you repay me?
As you repaid the Christians who spared your life? Count the number of lashes and stop me when I get to 300.
Oh, no, please. I am old. I can't take it. Give me 50, 100.
Turn around if you don't want to feel the first one on your face.
In the name of Zeus Apollo, in the name of Christ.
Pick him up. And listen to me, scum. You will forget that you ever saw that girl. You will forget where she lives, and you will never speak of her to anyone ever again, especially to me. Do you understand?
Yes.
Here. You may return once a month, and my freedmen will pay you an equal amount, as long as you continue to forget. But if you dare to speak of any part of this, or spy any further on Ligeia and the Christians, you will not survive the flogging I give you. Do you understand?
Yes, Lord, I will forget. Ah! Life's a bitch. Let's have some wine. Water down the bottle. Caesar rules the Palatine. Beggars rule the bottom. I will not forget.
Who knew that writing a masterpiece could give one such an appetite? Perhaps you could give me just a little bit of your food.
You say yourself, you must go without until you are done. And I admire you greatly for it, divinity.
I know. You're the only one in Rome who really understands me.
Mm-hmm.
I am an artist in everything I do. And as such, I cannot live a common life. I must do things which no man has ever done. I must surpass the limits of man in good or evil. Oh, how flat a place this world will be when I am gone from it. I know the people declare me mad, but I'm not mad. I'm only seeking. And if I'm going mad, it's from grief and impatience at the things I cannot find. They call me murderer because I condemned my wife and my mother to death, but I did it for art. To open the door to the unseen world by making the greatest sacrifice that any one man could make. But it wasn't enough. I must do more to please the fates and unlock the mysteries of life, and I will.
What are you planning? Forgive the intrusion, divine Caesar. I bring dire news.
I may forgive your rudeness. What is the news?
Rome is on fire!
Run for your life, take all you can, try to escape the inferno. We are choking, we are dying. The city is falling to heat in the vengeance of fire. Fire! This is the end, panic and fear. No one will come to our rescue. We are desperate, we are hopeless. We are destined to perish and burn in the ocean of fire. Fire!
Blowing smoke clouds, hot and blinding. Tell me, where are our gods to protect us? Body trampled, children crying through the maddening flames that feed us. Fire!
Fire!
Lucia! Someone, please! Someone help me! Have you seen her? I am desperate. She was living here somewhere. Have mercy, a point or a clue. If you swine won't move, then I'll cut my way through.
Run for your life, take all you can, try to escape the inferno. We are choking, we are dying. The city is falling to heat in the vengeance of fire. Fire!
I could end it right here. I could take your poor life. I could just cut your throat with the edge of this knife. Just a nick or a prick. There'd be barely a sound, and your most precious blood
would be filth on this ground. But that would be too easy. Yes, that would be too soon. 'Cause monsters like you deserve to die slowly. Yes, monsters like you need to suffer a while, just like I did. Just like I did. Thanks to you.
Keelan,
Yes, Lord, it is I.
you saved me.
Yes.
Legia, do you know where she is?
And how would you reward me if I said I did?
Money, jewels, whatever you want. Please, just tell me, is she all right?
She got away safely with the others. I'm certain I know which way they will go.
Take me to her now.
Your wish is my command.
Fear not, my people, have no fear. I am here to heal your souls. The best of things beyond all measure cloy. Sleep's balmy blessing, love's endearing joy, the feast, the dance, whate'er mankind desire, even the sweet... Don't they understand my poem?
They are upset about their homes.
What are a few old buildings compared to true art?
Caesar, the citizens are threatening to revolt.
They're blaming you for the fire, my love.
Those ungrateful wretches! I did it for them. To replace that stinking mess we called Rome with something truly beautiful, but they misunderstand me, just like my mother. I created a masterpiece. It was Tigellinus that started the fire.
By your orders.
Nero, you're the only one who can save us. Speak to your people, soothe them.
No, I hate them. Let somebody else do it.
My fellow Romans! Today is a sad day for Rome, and no one is sadder than I, except, perhaps, our emperor, Nero Augustus. He is so overcome by grief that he cannot speak. But if he were not so overcome, he would tell you that he intends to rebuild Rome so that it is better than ever, and that each of you will receive all of the corn, wine, and oil that you need. And he is planning such games for you as have only been seen by the gods. I know you have lost much, but you have my word that you shall all be better off than you were before the fire. Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar! Now go to bed, you scum! It's almost morning.
Petronius may have calmed them for now, my love, but the people are still angry. We need to blame the fire on someone.
It was the will of the gods.
And I know who would be perfect.
Who?
The Christians.
The Christians?
The ones who murdered our daughter with their witchcraft.
Now, just a
They're
minute.
all poor, living in filth and spreading diseases.
She's right, Caesar.
Tell me, Petronius, what do you think?
The burning of Rome was an act of greatness. Blaming the Christians for it is like saying an idiot wrote the Iliad. Do not give them that honor. You're a great artist, perhaps the greatest that ever lived. Stand up and take the credit that you deserve. Tell your people it was you, Nero, who burned Rome.
It was my masterpiece. But the people would kill me. Such terrible advice, Petronius.
But Caesar, shall I throw him out of the palace?
No, Petronius is my friend, and I forgive him.
Nero, please.
But I will no longer listen to his counsel. Petronius, you are no longer my arbiter of taste. You must go home and rest.
Very well.
By all the powers of the gods, and by all my authority as Emperor of the world, I declare that the Christians shall pay dearly for what they have done to Rome.
Shepherd the livestock to the place of gathering.
You were the one called Peter, the Christian leader.
I am but a poor fisherman. Peace be with you.
Marcus.
Ursus.
Glad you are well.
Ligeia.
She is safe. We received word of the fire and got away unharmed.
Marcus.
Ligeia. I thought I would never see you again.
You're alive.
Listen to me. I have an estate in the south. If we leave now, we can be there before the fire has cooled.
We?
You, me, Ursus, everyone. As long as that madman is in power, Rome is not safe for anyone.
That is precisely why we must stay.
Come, Ursus, we must help the others.
Ligeia, wait, please. I have tried to stay away, but I won't let you die.
Go without me, Marcus. I could never be truly happy there while others are still suffering here.
Ligeia. Though my eyes have opened wide, my mind is still and dreaming. Who can see what I've become? The forces of the life I knew have slowly lost their meaning. Things that captured me before don't move me anymore, 'cause love now rules my heart. The passions I enjoyed are lost now deep within my void, and left my spirit tired and weary. My lust for luxury seems trivial now, illusionary. Just like rare wine will turn to vinegar over time. I beg, please take this curse from me. Release me from this torment. Lift the spell that changed my soul. Stripped me of my will to live, then left my passions dormant. Things that captured me before don't move me anymore, for love now rules my heart. If life would be a stream, then mine flows heavy, cold within. I stumble through the dark while love now rules my heart.
Marcus.
Nero, my love, I have someone I think you should meet.
Ooh, a beggar.
No ordinary beggar.
I am a philosopher and a scholar. Oh, great divine one. And I worship at the temple of Nero.
I like this beggar.
He knows about the Christians and has suffered greatly at their hand.
It is true, radiant divinity. The first Christian I knew stabbed me and sold my family into slavery.
They burned Rome.
Of course, you are right. Greatest of all great ones. And I heard one of their priestesses, a certain Ligeia, tell of how she put a curse on your child and killed her. I wanted to avenge you, but Marcus Venetius stopped me.
The witch has put a spell on him.
He's a Christian now, too.
Maybe Petronius is a Christian.
Don't be stupid! Petronius may have stabbed me through the heart, but he's no Christian. I would not believe that of him in a million years. And anyone who said he was, I would know is lying.
Of course, you are right, Caesar. Petronius is no Christian, but he does love his nephew, Marcus, and I think we'll do anything to protect him.
Should I have them both arrested?
But are you mad? Marcus, Petronius plays the people as beautifully as I play my zither. You arrest him within 100 miles of Rome, you'll start another riot.
And Marcus?
What say you, my love? Should I have the boy brought here in chains?
He is Petronius's nephew. I don't think that would be a wise decision, my love.
Just as you think, my love.
You are a very wise Caesar, Lord. But I must speak of one other thing that concerns me. Marcus Venetius tried to kill me once. It's not for my own life that I am concerned, but rather for all of Rome. And for you, Caesar.
Me?
I know where these Christians are hiding. I know who their leaders are. I could take you to them. But if Marcus or Petronius were to kill me...
Tigellinus, I give this beggar to you. Protect him. Use his knowledge to round up these disgusting Christians, and when you're done, reward him handsomely.
You are very kind, Lord.
Now get out. Tigellinus, find them.
Tigellinus, what is the meaning of this?
Caesar's orders. We are to arrest all Christians, and one Ligeia in particular.
There was no one here by that name. Ligeia, no!
I arrest you in the name of Nero Augustus.
If you are arresting her, you'll have to arrest me as well.
I would love to, but the Empress Poppaea has declared you off limits.
I should cut out your throat.
Marcus! Who do you think I am? Who do you think you're screwing with? I'm not the kind of man you would choose to make an enemy who you would ever want on the wrong side of your life. I arrest you in the name of Nero Augustus. Come with me, Christian whore.
Spin it, Marcus Venetius.
Caesar's orders were to wait right here.
How delightful.
You're a fool, Petronius. You could have convinced Nero to kill me years ago.
True, but what's one quick death compared to years of humiliation? Boop.
Petronius! Where have you been? I've started composing an epic poem about our great victory.
Victory, Caesar?
Over the Christians. They dared to try to destroy Rome, but we rounded them up like sleeping children. The prisons are full to bursting.
Caesar, I know you don't want to hear my counsel anymore.
On the contrary! I brought you here so I could listen to your marvelous counsel about my poem. I've decided it's going to be the greatest ever written. The rest of these are no use at all. I need you. You're the only one who'll tell me the truth.
You honor me, Caesar, but my nephew.
Oh, you can see Marcus tomorrow at the games.
Games?
We have planned the most delightful diversions, have we not, Tigellinus?
The Christians are the star attraction. Pope.
Caesar.
You wouldn't dare refuse me.
Of course not. I'm just grateful you still think of me as your friend.
You're lucky I'm so forgiving.
Easy, I say. Mind the bumps, for the feast I devoured shall pass my lips twice. But stop!
Well. If it isn't Marcus Venetius and on foot. I speak from experience when I say that walking is terribly overrated. And I did my fair share of it for you, didn't I? No matter. You make sure to repay me.
Kelon,
Do not detain me any longer. I'm on my way to see my good friend, Tigellinus.
Tigellinus, you betrayed the Christians.
Yes. Steady, guards. He means me harm. And I can tell he's the sort who would whip a man who was half unconscious from hunger.
I wronged you, Kelon, and I'm sorry.
I don't doubt that you will be. Now that what you want is out of reach, I, on the other hand, have everything I could want. And I have the ear of the Emperor.
Then you could ask him to release Ligeia.
My good man, if you wish to petition me on an issue, political or otherwise, make an appointment and come to my home on the Esquiline. I take appointments after my morning bath. Onward, slaves! Out of the way, scum!
Roma, the world at your feet, a marvel of marble and gold, where life is cheap. Roma, there's blood on your streets, like Remus and Romulus.
I suck your teeth.
Roma, Roma, Roma.
Augusta,
What do you want?
to help you.
Help me. I am the most powerful woman in all of Rome. You are nothing now. Get out before I have you arrested.
That would be a mistake, Augusta, because you're wrong to believe I have no more influence over Nero. A few well-placed words from me about art and true beauty could guarantee his everlasting devotion.
And why would you do this for me?
In return for your saving Ligeia.
That witch!
That girl only wants to live a simple life far away from Rome where she could never be a threat to you.
She is no threat to me where she is now.
Don't be so sure.
You don't care about that girl. You're only doing this for your nephew.
I am afraid for him, Augusta, just as you are afraid for yourself. But if it's the last thing I do, I will help him. You too, if you'll help me.
Even if I wanted to, how could I save that girl? She's a Christian.
Go to the Temple of the Vestals. Ask the High Priestess to demand Ligeia's release. She can do that. Not even Caesar can object.
You're mad. If Nero found
You're
out
right
I
to
was
be afraid, Augusta.
I am not afraid.
When Nero tires of you, you will meet the same fate as his first wife, his mother, and many others who are long forgotten.
I might consider it. But not for a few words whispered in Nero's ear. You must do something else for me. Something that would give me a more permanent position in Nero's heart. A child.
I am at your command, Empress.
Come with me.
Open this gate. I demand that you release her.
I cannot.
Do you not know who I am? Do you hear me? Let her out now. I command you. I order you.
I cannot, Marcus Vinicius.
I beg you. Please. Let her go.
I am sorry, Marcus Vinicius.
Night has come, my little darling. Close your eyes and go to sleep. May your dreams be filled with wonder. May the heavens grant you peace, and by his mercy may you wake to see just one more day. Know that if you live or if you die, his arms will guide your way. Oh, our thoughts are filled with sadness. Let our hearts be filled with
In the name of Nero Augustus, let the games begin!
What are we doing here, Uncle? We have to get Ligeia out.
Easy, Marcus. Nero is watching.
Hundreds of Christians have been brought from the prison. Does he expect them to fight?
Who knows what goes on in his mind?
Marcus is looking a little pale, wouldn't you say, my dear?
I hadn't noticed.
Wait till he sees what I have in store. His reaction will be poetry of the highest order.
That girl he is in love with?
The witch?
Is she here?
Well, if I told you, it would spoil the sweet anticipation. But cheer up, my darling. The Christians are about to pay for what they did to us. That is what you wanted, isn't it?
Yes.
Send in the Christians.
Send in the Christians!
Send in the Christians! Send in the Christians! Send in the Christians!
Some fool just sent in a herd of deer.
Those aren't deer. Those are the Christians dressed in animal skins.
Send in the Christians! Send in the Christians! Send in the Christians!
How delightfully perverse, wouldn't you agree, my dear?
All they do is hold each other and cry.
Oh, how boring.
Kill the
Cowards! Arsonists! Murderers!
Caesar, what is your pleasure?
Send in the lions.
Lions?
Did he say?
Send in the lions!
No! Calm yourself!
Ligeia!
She's not down there. You've got to believe that.
We want blood! We want blood! We want blood!
Send in more lions. Send in the tigers and the bears and the panthers and the jackals. Send in every snarling beast we have.
Open all the gates! Let the carnage begin!
Blood in the sand, blood in the sand, Mori, Benedicto. Blood in the sand, blood in the sand, Ranyat,
My greatest triumph. My heart swells with pride, and my head swims with the next verse of my great poem. That's enough for today. Kill all those animals.
What?
Have your Praetorians fire their arrows.
But we can have the animal hounders.
Do it now, or I'll put you in there. And tell the slaves to clean up all that blood. I want it spotless for the next show.
Forgive me, great and wise deity of Rome. I just found out that the Christian dog who murdered my family is still at large. I must scour the country for him for as long as it takes, even if it means that I must miss the remainder of these fine games.
He didn't like the games.
How is that possible?
No.
Admit it, dear friend. You were on the verge of illness.
No, it was a passing affliction caused by an undercooked breakfast.
No, tell me the truth, you wretched man. Did you really not enjoy what you saw today?
Forgive me, Caesar. I am but a poor philosopher. I'm not used to such...
Well, then, for the sake of philosophy, I insist that you stay and watch every delicious minute. If every day is as good as today, these games will last for months.
Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar! Well, philosopher, it seems you are a worm in borrowed feathers trying to fly with the eagles. You cannot last.
I will last. I will last!
Marcus, how did you get in?
The guards took pity on me. They told me Ligeia was sick. How is she, Ursus?
Every day they come and take more people to the arena, but they never try and take her. I think her sickness protects her.
Ligeia.
It is better for her to die here than out there, is it not?
Yes, I suppose that it is. But maybe you and I could break her out.
She won't leave the others.
Ursus, I have tried everything. I have bribed everyone. I have begged. I have nothing left.
Except prayer.
Of course. Prayer.
God be with you.
And also with you.
Come, Marcus.
Rain, rain, rain. When will it stop?
Surely it can't go on much longer, sire.
That's what you said a month ago.
The gods are angry.
What do they have to be angry about?
The games. The arena is empty for the first time in weeks. And why? Because of the rain. The gods are sending us a message. Ridiculous. Shall I have him flogged?
No, Petronius is right.
What?
The gods are angry because we're not punishing the Christians fast enough.
Caesar.
Damn those Christians! Is it not bad enough they refuse to fight in the arena? We give them weapons, all they do is hold each other and cry. They have been trying to ruin these games since the beginning. And now they dare to anger our gods and bring this endless rain upon us.
You have misunderstood me.
No! I shouldn't have dragged it out as long as I did. I should have punished them all in one enormous spectacle that would never be forgotten. And that's exactly what I shall do tomorrow.
Tomorrow? It's if you'll just listen to me.
No!
Please, great ruler of the world, let us go to Greece and forget all this.
What's this? The old philosopher speaks. I thought you'd lost your tongue.
Please, Caesar, I am your humble servant. I come from the very rabble that fills your arena. I know them. The people are starting to talk, starting to think the Christians are harmless.
All the more reason to finish it quickly.
Forgive me, Caesar, but I cannot watch anymore.
Your eyes will gaze upon my greatest spectacle, whether they are in your head or in my hand.
Yes, Caesar.
I want a party. Let's have a party. Tonight, at the palace, in celebration and anticipation of my great finale. Invite everyone.
Everyone, Caesar.
The people of Rome will see for once and for all how much I love them.
I had made up my mind that if they took you to the arena, that I would tell everyone that I'm a Christian and die with you. And now the fates are robbing me of even that small comfort. I would give my life for you, even if it only gained you one more minute of happiness. You can't die in here, Ligeia. You deserve to be somewhere beautiful, somewhere peaceful. Somewhere else. Have you ever really noticed all the flowers? Have you marveled on how wonderful they are? With all their different shapes and colors, amazing how they live amongst us beautifully.
Have you ever seen them dancing in the moonlight? The precious moments when they start to bloom. If life is filled with simple pleasures, fields are filled with endless treasures, plain to see. Shouldn't all of us be like the flowers, magnificent and free?
of us be like the flowers.
Beautiful.
People of Rome! Hitherto, only the finest citizens of Rome have been permitted to share my garden with me. Now you, my people, may enjoy the majesty of nature as bestowed upon us by the gods. Is it not the most beautiful garden in creation?
It is too dark, Caesar. We cannot see anything.
Indeed it is. Well, no matter, we'll simply light some torches to Gelinus.
Light the torches!
Why are those torches shaped like crosses?
It is a Christian symbol.
Are there people on them?
Oh, dear God. They're lighting them on fire.
It was a Christian fire that almost destroyed Rome, and now it is a Christian fire which gives us hope for a brighter future. Behold, the most beautiful garden in the world.
They're still alive. You're burning them alive!
Is something wrong, my dear?
I can't watch! I can't watch anymore!
What shall I do with them, Caesar?
He obviously wants a closer look. Give him one.
Look, you sniveling fool! Look!
Yes, all right, I'm looking! I am seeing! Yes, I am seeing! Ah! Ah! Oh. Glaucus!
It's you.
Glaucus, I must get you down!
Oh, they will kill you.
I don't care, they will burn you alive!
Oh, it's too late. I'm almost gone.
Oh. Glaucus, I wronged you. I stabbed you and sold your family into slavery. The lies I told, Glaucus. Glaucus, it is my fault you are dying here. Do you understand me? It is my fault.
Oh, Kelon, it is. I forgive you.
What?
I forgive you.
I stole and I lied, I murdered, I raped, I backstabbed, took bribes, deceived and betrayed. But this ends now. I'm not afraid anymore. I robbed to get paid, I blackmailed, I stabbed, a scum too afraid to take off his rags. But this ends now. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid! People of Rome, I swear by my death that innocent persons are dying here. The real murderer, the arsonist, the destroyer of Rome is Nero. He is a butcher.
Take back what you said, Greek dog.
I will not. He is a butcher.
Tell these people that you are a liar.
Never. The enemy of Rome is Nero.
You've seen how we tortured the Christians. Do you wish to die like that?
I'm not afraid anymore.
You will be. Who said that? Who said that? I'll cut out your tongue! Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar!
I thank you, my friends, for this touching display of affection. I bid you depart. Please join me tomorrow in the Colosseum for the conclusion of our games.
something wrong, Empress? You don't look well.
I need some air.
Tonight is your last chance to save the girl. I kept my part of the bargain. You must keep yours now.
Nero will never forgive me for interfering.
With your news and my wise counsel, he will believe you've given him back the love of the people, and your reign over Rome will remain unchallenged for all time.
I will go to the temple and try to save her, but Marcus must take her far away from here.
He will, Empress.
Poppaea, my love, what are you doing?
I thought I might go to the temple of the Vestals to make an offering, to give thanks.
For our great victory over the Christians?
Yes.
How lovely. After all, it was your idea. Although I made it happen for you, so really, you should be making your offering to me.
I do. I offer you my love, my life, my child.
Our child is dead.
Yes. But the gods have blessed us a second time, my love. I am with child.
Such a blessing.
And it will prove our victory over witchcraft. That is why I must make an offering.
But I have not recently stirred your cauldron.
It is a miracle. A gift from the gods.
A miracle. Do you really believe that witchcraft can kill a god?
What?
Only a god can kill a god.
Oh, it seems I'll be leaving sooner than expected. Nero has ordered me to Antium.
And why would he do that?
I have no idea. Listen to me, Marcus. You're like a son to me. I love you. Your happiness means more to me than my own life.
And I love you as well, Uncle.
I had wanted this to be a surprise, but go and wait at the gates of the prison. I expect Ligeia to be released before morning.
What? But how?
Never mind how. Just go. And be happy.
Petronius, I owe you more than I can ever repay you.
I knew this day would come.
I do not understand, Lord.
The game is over and I have lost. Nero is sending me to Antium because he knows I'm too popular in Rome for even him to accuse me of treason and have me executed. He'll do it there.
You must not go.
I cannot choose my fate, Eunice. Only the manner in which I meet it. You understand?
Yes.
When Caesar's men come for me, they'll find only this letter, which I've written to Nero. You're a free woman now. Go. And make sure no one knows you saw that. I know, O Caesar, that you are awaiting my arrival with impatience, and that you intend to shower me with gifts and ask me to forever sit by your side as a true friend and equal. Pardon me, however, for I swear to you by Hades that I cannot endure certain things any longer. Do not suppose that I am offended because you killed your mother, your wife, and your brother, or because you burned Rome and murdered all the honest men in your dominions. No, death is the inheritance of man. But to destroy one's ear for endless years with your poetry, to see your graceless body whirled about in ridiculous dance, to hear your music, your declamation, your doggerel verses, you wretched poet of the suburbs, is a thing surpassing my powers, and it has roused in me the wish to die. Rome stuffs its ears when it hears you. The world reviles and laughs at you. The three-headed howls of Cerberus at the gates to the underworld, though resembling your music, will be less offensive to me, for I have never been a friend of Cerberus, and I need not feel ashamed of his howling. Farewell, and please, commit murder, but write no verses. Poison people, but dance not. Be an arsonist, but play no music. This is the wish and the last friendly counsel from the only one who will ever tell you the truth. Petronius, arbiter of taste.
Marcus, come and sit by me.
You honor me, Caesar, but the Empress Poppaea.
Poppaea's dead.
Dead?
She complained of a stomach pain last night, and
I am so sorry, Lord. This is a tragedy.
Speak no more of it. Sit. Enlighten me. I hear you spent all night by the prison gates. Were you waiting for someone?
No.
You need not lie to me, Marcus. You feel sorry for the Christians, perhaps one in particular.
No, I have no interest.
Well, no matter. Tomorrow it will all be over. The witch will be dead.
The witch?
The Ligean witch who murdered my daughter and put a spell on you.
Ligeia is not a witch.
Ah, you are under her spell. I'm saving your soul, Marcus.
No, you cannot
Careful,
do
Marcus.
this.
You're making my bodyguards nervous.
Is anything wrong, Caesar?
No, Marcus is just anxious for the games to begin.
Then we'd better not disappoint him.
Oh, look! It's the Christian giant!
Perseus.
I hope they have him fight Syphax.
I will not fight! I will not fight! I will not fight!
Maybe this will change his mind. Oh, look, a gate is opening. I wonder what will come out. I hope it's not lions, by all the gods. What is it?
It's a bull, O Caesar. A giant auroch from the outer regions.
Do they eat people?
No, but they are very hostile and rumored to become enraged at the sight of red.
Ligeia!
I think the beast has spotted the girl.
Oh, this is so exciting!
Ursus! Ursus, save her! Save her, Ursus! Get up! Save her!
Impossible!
Ligeia.
Have mercy on her! Have mercy! Mercy! Just say the word and my Praetorians will drop them.
Wait! I need to think. Where's Petronius? I need Petronius.
He left this for you, my lord.
Petronius. How could you? Poppaea, why has everyone abandoned me?
I am still here, my love.
Acte, you're the only one who really loved me.
Caesar, is something wrong? Just give the order, my Praetorians are waiting.
Say that Vespasian's son Titus loved Bernice so much that grief almost stole the life from him. I too could love like that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I love you.
I am but a poor fisherman. When forced to flee Rome, a strange figure appeared to me. I thought I knew him, but it was impossible. Quo Vadis, Domine, where are you going? He looked at me and said, if you desert the people, then I will go to Rome and be crucified a second time. I fell to my knees and wept. Quo Vadis, Domine, a voice asked me. To Rome, I answered.